Good morning. Welcome to Bitcoin Bounce. My name is Joseph, and today I am here with Dion, and we're going to look at the price of Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin is still sitting here in the 1600s, and we're not sure is Bitcoin going to go even lower or is this the turning point? Once Dion gave us the analysis, he's also going to give us a possible trade opportunity on the XRP Ripple coin. So I really look forward to that. Good morning, Dion. What's happening with Bitcoin?
Hi, good morning, Joseph. Morning, guys. Okay, let's quickly start with the market indicators. So US dollar had a nice pullback, found support here on the 200 EMA, and looks like it might be bouncing, but it's not looking very strong, and everyone in the news is suspecting that we might have a further fall. So once we've broken this 200, I think it could be in for quite a bit of a pullback, which would be great for all our altcoin trades. And for Bitcoin, then just jumping to the other markets quickly, S&P 500 has also had a nice rally to the top. It's found resistance here against the 200 as well. So we're hoping to just hold the support level here, and if that dollar does happen and it breaks down, then this is definitely going to fly up here. Same with Nasdaq, found support on the 50 EMA, came back, retested, coming back to retest again. So if this holds also and dollar dependent, we could also see a nice run here on the Nasdaq. The money flow into crypto at the moment is very weak. You can see not much happening, and we've come down quite a bit. So I think people are just fearful at the moment to get into crypto. So it's just kind of ranging sideways. So we'll see what happens there. Bitcoin dominance is looking great for us. So at the moment we've had the pullback from this 50 EMA, and now we're on that 40% level, which below that is normally is awesome for altcoins, and people start putting money in. And over the weekend, I don't know whether you were watching, Joseph, there were some coins over the past few days that have made great runs, some up to 25%, and that's because this dominance is nice and low. So we're hoping that this support here at 40% would just break. And if we're trading below 40, we'll definitely see spikes in the altcoins. I know this is my personal feeling. People are coming up now to their 13th checks for this year, and probably they'll settle credit debt first. But after that, what do you do with your money? You could put it into the US 10-year bonds. I'm talking about the Americans now, which is running at 3.6%, or you could take a chance on crypto, where you could do 10% a day. So, and this is per year. So I really expect a bit of an inflow into crypto over the next month or so. Obviously December is slow, but it's also the time when the mom and pop investors have time to sit and chart and play with their 13th check. So I expect that we could, just look out for some nice runs in the altcoins. The dominance is low. Depends on what happens in the market. I'll have a look at the news now. Just the crypto fear and greed index running at 28, so that's still very, very low and fearful. The economic events, so there are two big events coming up. There's a lot of news this week, but Friday is non-farm payrolls. As you know, that's normally very volatile. And then next week, the massive one, it's the last inflation rate hike of the year, next week, Tuesday. So between these events, they're definitely going to cause havoc in the markets. It's the last kind of opportunity in the year for the big banks to push the dollar and whatever they want to mess with, push that around. So it's going to be very volatile. And after that, I think things are going to settle, and we'll have a easy-ish December. Depends what they're trying to do with us over those two news events, so we'll have to just keep an eye on those. Coming back to crypto, so Ethereum just kind of ranging sideways. We had that trend line which we broke out. Looks like we're coming back for support, just to come and retest it. They supported this 1150, so we'll see what happens there. So both Ethereum and Bitcoin, I'm still just recommending that we just do short trades between these exact bank levels. It's just hitting those all the time, because they're from there. So on Ethereum, it's just $50 apart. So 1252, to 1150 to 1100. So if you were just trading these short trades, the only one you would have lost was this one on this breakout, targeting the 1250. It didn't quite hit that, but all the others, all the time, you could have just taken those small little scalp trades. And getting back to Bitcoin, so we also had the trend line that we broke, and looks like we're coming to retest now, and this new little trend line has formed here. So this is a broadening descending wedge, and normally that is a continuation trade. So let me just get this out of the way, just to show you. So continuation meaning that we were at that nice up run down, and we're trading in this pattern, and that then normally eventually breaks to the upside. So that's what I'm expecting to happen there, but it also obviously means that we could come and hit this low again down here. So we might, looks like we have bounced off here. We could go up for a run, hit that support at 16.5, break down, and then come and retest this level here before we go up. Or obviously we can also just break out. Yeah, that could also be. So just keep an eye on Bitcoin, but that is definitely a continuation pattern to the upside. And going up, we have this massive resistance. That's the big resistance we have to break, 17, and then obviously 17.5. And this pattern that we've been trading in this big parallel channel, the midway mark is also an issue to cross. You can see there we struggled, there we broke it but couldn't hold. Yeah, we tried, couldn't hold, and then we broke through and then also couldn't hold. So we need to break this midway level, and that's kind of between these two, 17 and 17.5, depends when we hit it. But this is just a big issue for us. This whole area here has got a lot of resistance. I think as people taking profit, and then also just macro dependent. Coming back to the XRP trade that we're looking at, so sometimes I just put it on the line chart. It's easier just to see the bigger move. So you can see, just going back in history, this 38-cent mark has often been support and resistance, and I like a line like that, as it's then obviously just indicates a very strong either support or resistance, but a lot of action around that price. That's kind of a go-to price for XRP. So if we just zoom in here, this is all on the 1 day. So recently you can see we've been trading below these two levels. So the lowest we've actually ever been on XRP, well, not ever, but for I think years, donkey's years, is this 30-cent level, and we just came and hit that once and couldn't go down and even touch it again. So since then we've gradually been trading up. We've had this strong trend line which we've broken, so we're trading above the trend line, came back to basically retest that. And then there was this FTX bad news, so XRP was kind of just getting ready, I think, for a next big move to the upside, consolidating. But then the FTX happened. But since then, it's gradually been just trading above this trend line and above this 38, which is now, I've shown you the historical strong support. So I would just wait out just to see that we find a nice bounce in this area. So if we just put the candles back on, and this current daily candle is actually looking very good. You can see that bears have tried to take it below this 38-cent but couldn't hold. So there's a lot of support here, and you can see just from these long wicks, every time it just breaks to the upside. So these long wicks are also normally an indication that price is going up. So the bears just can't get it down. There's lots of support. So I don't know. You could either get in immediately or look on the 1 hour, and the indicators we've shown you, MACD crossing or RSI above 50. And if you find those, I personally would just get in here, but otherwise just look for a stochastic or a MACD cross. But I think this is a fairly good trade and very good support here below us. So I can't really see us breaking this again. So the 38 is a good support. And then just to the previous high that we made that like on Friday, is a 10% move. But I would hold it and then potentially go for a 20 to 30% move to that range high there. So I think XRP is just a good buy for me now. And that's it from me, Joseph.
Awesome. Thank you, Dion. That is very exciting. I really love XRP, and there's a lot of people that own a lot of XRP and expect for it to really go forward. XRP is doing really well in its court cases, and I believe once all of the legal issues is completely ramified, XRP is going to go up a lot. 10% movement for XRP is actually a very small amount, and like you said, the 38-cent level is a very strong level. Awesome. Thank you. This was a good analysis. I really hope that we can start seeing some upward movement in Bitcoin. We all own Bitcoin, and we want to see it go up back into the 30s and in the 40s. So we're just going to be patient. Excellent analysis. Guys, this is our analysis for today. We're going to be back just in a moment, and we're going to look at the divergence on the Bitcoin chart, a video of Steve from Crypto Crew where he does an analysis, and it's going to be very interesting. See you in that video. Thank you.
Great, thanks guys. See you later. Cheers.